Hello. If you are not 18 and older, you are a minor. This video is intended for adults only, so please do not continue to stay on my video. Again, this is for adults only. Thank you so much. Okay, I was in a swap, and her name, oh my, I'm sorry, I'm a new subscriber to her, and her name has gone out the door. Oh my goodness. I will put her name and her link down below. But I had seen that she had just uploaded a video in the main newsfeed for a swap for an altered Christmas or winter box. And so, as you can see by the colors, I chose to go with winter. So we had to create a altered box, embellishment box. We had to do a altered spool, 2 embellishments, a goodie bag, and a card. Now on the card, she at first said that we had to make a card, but then afterwards she said if we didn't do cards, we could buy one, and so I did buy one. Now for my swap partner, if you are watching this, or if you see this and you don't want to see it until you get it, just click off. So let's get started really quickly. I'm going to start off with the goodie bag. I did a few things. I did an altered little bag, and I did a bag topper with a rosette, some icicles, a piece of paper, some snowflakes. And I just put it on top. On the top of that, I stapled on a cinnamon stick fragrance satchel, or sachet bag. It smells so good. Down below, I have blue and white flatback pearls. So there's part of the goodie bag, sweetheart. Inside of here, in this little cute white, like it's snowing, little bag, I hung some silver ornaments on there. Inside of here, oh my gosh, I packaged this. I don't even remember what I put in here. Oh, okay, let me look real quick. Oh, okay. So what I did was I put one of the little dies from Tuesday morning. Then there is just some little blings for you, white and blue. I also put in a snow globe, little felt piece. It's actually a pin, but you can take that pin off. There are a few of these little wooden-like veneer pieces. One says peace, and then the other one is just a snowflake. And then I did put in a few of these little wooden pieces so that you could alter on your own. And then, of course, we got to have a candied snowman. So there is you a piece of chocolate. And I do hope that when you get this, the chocolate has not melted. And I'm hoping it doesn't smell like cinnamon. So there's that, and I just tied it up like that very loosely. I also added you some glitter and some blue glitter glue. This just says let it snow, and it's what went on top of the packaging, but of course I couldn't put the packaging on. So inside of this little bag, I have several trims, some pearls on a rope, pom-pom trims, some faux mesh bling. Let's see, over here I have you a snowflake charm mix, not charm, you know, for the shakers, I'm sorry. Baker's twine, some more trim, and a snowflake stamp. Then, is that it? Yes. Okay, so we're there. That was your goodies. I'm going to start with the card. Again, like I said, I did not make a card because I'm just not a card maker. But there is your card. I wish it said Merry Christmas. I hate the word season's greetings or happy holidays. But so Merry Christmas, sweetheart. got a cute little snowflake and happy winter. And then your message is inside. On the little card that goes on the, oops, that's coming off a little bit. On the outside packaging, it will have all of my information in there. Okay, next, one of the other embellishments was that I did some rosette flowers for you. I hope that you like them. It's funny, when I made them, I was like, wait, I thought no two snowflakes were the same. Well, all three of mine are the same. I did make an extra one to put up here as part of the embellishment, and I used some of that snowflake paper, and then just put a little piece up there with the word "brr." So there is that. And then here is the other embellishment. And all I did was I put some more of that paper, I put a piece of the trim, and some of this plastic snowflake, or icicle, icicle, along with some little bling and a bow. So inside of here is I know it's hard to tell what it is, but it's actually a snow globe. Inside of here, you'll notice a little piece of blue baker's twine. That is in case you want to turn this into an ornament. I would push it into the foam, and then you can hang it. And it does, you can put it both ways, so making it into your little ornament. If you want to use it to where it's flat, and the reason I did it to where it's on both sides, I'll explain here in a minute. So what I did was I cut out the snow globe. I put lots of different little sprays in there, and some flowers and flat back pearls on both sides. Inside of the snow globe is a floating snowflake. See how it moves? It floats in there. And so it's not attached to the clear acetate on the top nor on the bottom. It floats between both of them. And the reason I did it that way was I wanted you to see that you could put the sequin mix on either side. So see how it's behind it? Well, if you turn it this way and turn it over and shake it, it'll go to the other side on anywhere on here, because the little snowflake in there is floating. So it's kind of cool. Oops, come on out of there. There's a snowflake up at the top that's stuck. So there is your snow globe. I really had fun. At first I kept thinking, how do I make the snowflake float? Then I figured it out. So yay. So there is that. I didn't seal it up yet because I wanted to take it out of that anyway. The other thing that we had to do was create a, we had to decorate the top and the bottom of a spool of ribbon, and it had to be at least 2 yards or more on the spool. And so there is how I just put it in a little bag, tied it off with this baker's twine, and put some snowflakes. And then for an added touch, I just stuck on some blue winter lights. I thought that looked really cool. So you just gotta untie it. It's not tied real tight, so that way you can untie it and use these however you want. But let me share with you very quickly what I did. There's some little floating snowflakes or snowballs in there. So here is my altered snowflake, or altered spool, I'm sorry. And what I did was I just did lots of layers of all different kinds of snowflakes, dyes. We only had to add one spool, but I did two. I did one in white and silver snowflake and one in blue with white snowflakes. And on the bottom, I just did that iridescent piece. So I thought that came out really cute. And I still think my favorite part are the blue lights. I thought that would be fun. I hope it makes it there okay. So that is tucked in there. And then all I did was, find the center, wrap it, bring it to the front, give it a little tie, and give it a little bow so that it was nothing too much, you know. But it was a lot of fun to create all of this. Again, if you want to wait and be surprised when you get it, instead of watch the video, isn't that just cute? And last but not least, we had to create, this was the main thing, was an altered box. Now, she was not very, how would you call it? We could use any box we wanted. What I did was I used the utility box from the Dollar Tree. And so I altered it. I put white paper on the top. I used a piece of silver, and I don't know if you'll, silver mesh bling on top of that. And then see the snowflake mesh? That's a different one. And I put it on top. And so it actually has these little snowballs on there. It's pretty cool. I put silver trim around it, some little snowflakes here and there. I used this window die from, I believe, Tuesday morning. And it's like you're looking out your window into a winter wonderland. You know, like, oh, and it's cold, baby, it's cold outside. And so that was a lot of fun. So you're looking out your window, you see the snowman in the front yard, next to the tree, the Christmas tree. In winter time, I know at least here in Colorado, a lot of times we will get really long icicles hanging off of our house. And you can see them when you look out the window. And so I put some icicles up on the windowsill on the inside when you're looking out. And it's a shaker. And so it's really cool because some of the mix, it will float to underneath your icicles. And so there is the mix. Down below, I did a little bit of spray, a white with snowflakes, and then a holly and berry. And then I did a poinsettia pipe cleaner in there. And then just variety of flowers and some little bling pieces. And I just noticed something. I just accidentally shook my snowman off. If you will be so kind and give me a moment, I will put him back on there. Well, I mustn't have tightened that very well. I'm sorry. Let me just... Too, it doesn't help that this is like the 4th or 5th time doing the video because I keep getting interrupted. And so I hope that that stays on there and it doesn't come off. I'm sorry about that. It just... Come here. There you go. Oh my hands just ain't working like they used to. There we go. I'm going to stick that there. So what I did on this side, this blue bow up here is actually glued to this part. But if you look right there, there is a jump ring, and it has all of your charms. And the way that I put them on there, that way you can reuse them if you want, or do whatever you want with them. Some blue and white glittery pom-poms, a snowflake bell, a snowman, and then just a little bead charm inside. And again, I just used the utility box. I will show you inside. I just have to hope I didn't drop everything. No, I did not. Inside, I just put some more of that blue snowflake paper. I put some trim around it, the word winner, and a poinsettia in the corner. On top, I put a piece of this mesh, glittered mesh on top. On top of here, I have a few dies, Let It Snow, in white, glitter, then blue, a longer one in silver, and then the smaller one in silver. Inside of here, sweetheart, when you see this, as you start pulling things out, you will notice that there is a lot of sequins throughout, loose. Like you'll see some that are really tiny. Some of it's very tiny. As you can see that little snowflake on there, it's that tiny. So there will also be lots of other sequins. You'll see some in silver and blue. There's also, let me see if I can find a piece. Maybe I can get that one out. Oh, there's some. There's, just so you know, when you start pulling things out, there's lots of little gems in there, little bitty gems. So you'll have that. There are white and blue flowers. I'm going to put this camera hopefully down so that you can see what I'm seeing without it going everywhere. There's some trim, some mesh bling down there. There's some of these little gemstones. There's clothespins, glittery clothespins. There's some silver bows. Pom-poms in white and iridescent pieces. There's some white flowers. You've got some of these little buttons. Then some of these buttons. So you've got them in there. And then over here you got some resin snowflakes and stuff in that one. Oops. More of them little gems. Over here you have different colors of gems. Really cute ones. So there's a bunch in there. You've got some little snowballs, flat back snowballs, iridescent. And one of them's iridescent, and then the other one is plain. So you've got some of them in there. Over here you've got a snowman. And of course, you can't have winter without making a snow angel in the ground. So you've got a snow angel. There's some of this bling. So you've got them in there. I think I said the snowballs. Over here you've got another white flower, more of that. You've got some pretty metal charms in there for winter. A snowflake, snowman, mittens, different ones. There's some beads, or so that you can make a little dangle yourself. There's some like that. Really cute. And again, I did go with the winter theme. So you've got all of that in there. And all I did with your little things was I just laid them on there. No rhyme or reason as to the way I did it. And then this just sits right on top. And I'm probably going to put a rubber band on there, only to keep everything in, because as I said, there are some very small pieces in there. See, to me it doesn't, because it's so stuffed. So I want to make sure it stays, so I'll probably wrap a rubber band. But there is my embellishment box, along with all of my little goodies. my card, all of my embellishments, and then of course, you know, all of my little goodie bag. I think we were only supposed to do one goodie bag. I may have went overboard, but it was a lot of fun. I hope that you like what you received. And to my swap, or to my hostess, which, forgive me, I still can't remember your name. That is terrible. But it will be in the link down below. Again, please make sure that you are 18 or older to be watching my video. This is, again, for adults only. So everybody, thank you and have a great night. Bye.